Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Dutchman Plays MapMap, a game about maps. Don't know what this is. I think it's sort of like a puzzle game. Based on maps, obviously. But I'm kind of hopeful. There was an old indie horror game where you were on a jungle island trying to use your map and your compass to triangulate your position and explore more of the map. Something like that, maybe. Wow, so this is the first island on our trip. That's awesome. And you can map the island, so you could just walk around the island over there and mark the tree on your map, just with your sense of direction and the outline of the island. Wow. Alright. Drag the marker to the intended position. Confirm to complete the mission. Mark the tree on your map. So this is the shape of the island. We need to find where the tree is on it. Looking down at the island, I can see that this little cove is there-ish. Which means the tree could be right about here-ish. How close to this little bit? Pretty close. Almost like this is pointing at it, so like there-ish. 0.4 steps away. So it's kind of like GeoGuessr, but on perhaps randomly generated islands. Cool idea so far. I know this game also has Twitch integration. I don't know how that works. Maybe people will have their own maps to... How would you do that from a Twitch chat? I don't know. Wow, that's amazing. I knew you were good, but I had no idea you were that good. Can you do the same on the next island? According to the map, we are looking for a pile of stones. Alright. New landmark found. Position marked on map. And this guy is just right over here. So... perfectly round island. And I guess this is just... what would you call this? Along the radius from the center? It would have to be like here-ish. Center island's here, just straight outwards. How far though? Pretty close to the stones. By this little portal thingy. We'll move it a little bit closer. That should be good enough. 0 steps, baby. Unbelievable. I thought the stones were on the other side, but I always hold the map upside down too, haha. But how is that supposed to lead us to the treasure? I think we need help, and I already know exactly the right person. May I introduce Milo, an expert on the Raven culture. Billy, I really don't think that's a good idea. As you can see, he's not yet fully convinced of our adventure gang, and we need to change that. The best place to start is to show him how good we are, but first we need some cool tools. And I already have just the right thing. This grid paper with a scale. I found it in my school bag, and I think it was once my math homework. Unfortunately, I never understood it. Sometimes. Something about counting steps and transferring them to the scale. Maybe you can do something with it. Mark the pile of stones on the beach and show Milo what capable adventurers we are. Bowl to count steps. Let me see what I have on my map first. Nothing. So 2 squares is 10 steps. So if I start down here and go up 10 steps, that would tell me what 10 steps looks like? There's a rock in my way, though. Is that going to get in the way of it? How do I know if I'm going straight north? What other tools did I get? Nothing really. Maybe this is exactly 10 steps? I can see the rock on the other side. I can do this. From the rocks, I'll go 10 steps in this direction. So, basically like right here. I think. Which would put the rocks exactly here. 10 steps is 2 lines. I guess I can also double check. I can go 5 from here. Or see if 5 ends right on this point. Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. That was indeed impressive, but I really don't intend to join a group. I haven't had such good experiences with that. I think I'd rather look for the Raven culture on my own. Ah, frippery Mila. It's much more fun together. We can tell each other stories, play tag, or have tea parties. I actually quite like having picnics. Great, then it's decided. Next we have a picnic, preferably at the highest point where lots of beautiful flowers grow. I've drawn a compass rose on the map, so you'll always know where north is. Alright, well here's the highest point where the flowers grow. This is a landmark, so it should reveal. Yeah. Now from the center of here, I can count my steps over towards this thing. Ten is right here. The flowers are at like 7, was it? Let's just start that over. I'm gonna go straight from the center. I'm gonna stop when I get up on there. Alright, so 7 steps from the center of the compass. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 2/5 of the way in. We'll try it. Oh no, that didn't work at all. Should I not have been stood there? I got 0 steps though. The picnic was great. I haven't had such a good time in a long time. And your ability to find places is indeed remarkable. Maybe it really isn't a stupid idea to join you. But to find remnants of the Raven civilization, we will have to use the smallest clues to our advantage. Can you do that? I placed a sticker on the map. It should help you to mark the tree trunk on the east beach. You'll also get my old sticker box with it. I left some inside for you, so you can place some of them yourself. Complete your map if you like. Honestly, I think the table hit my head and fell. Otherwise, that would have worked. Mark the tree stump near the east beach. Never east, so somewhere over here. That one's kind of stuck. Is that this tree that he has marked for me then? The only one that kind of stands out. Yeah, I can't move this at all. Yeah, I was gonna say it's perfectly 5 away. That'd be like here? If I'm not crazy. What other stickers do I have? The bird, stump, tree. I'm gonna go with this. Pretty good, pretty good. So what do you say, Milo? We together as a team with our skills, we would find the treasure and the Raven people in no time. You mean the remains of the Raven people? Okay, I'm on board. There's a treasure here. You know how much I love treasure. Whoa, that really was in no time. Aha, that's what I said, we are awesome. We have indeed discovered ruins. Could they truly be from the Raven people? That would be revolutionary. We'd be the first to lay eyes on it in centuries. No, millennia. Do you know what that means? Yes, the treasure and the MapMap are not far away. No, I mean yes, but it's much bigger than that. It's unbelievable. The best place to start our investigation is the ruin in the east. Where the hell am I? There is a river. Are we on the river then? Okay, so this is the mouth of the river. We're right about here-ish. Mark the ruin in the east. I see some basalt stones. I think these are basalt, these little hexagonal thingies that show up sometimes. I swear that's basalt, I might be wrong. These aren't quite ruins though, these are naturally formed, as odd as they are. These are ruins. Alright. Are there any landmarks around? Yeah, here's one. Can I use this? Actually, the ruin in the east. Did this thing get moved? I don't think this is east, unless I'm crazy. Is my compass wrong? No. Very strange. This little inlet. It looks like it pokes in quite a bit, so it feels like one of these two. Yeah, and there's a small one over there. So this is the second inlet. We're like down here. And that thing that says that direction is east, which is true. So this is the ruin to the east. That's off to the... Okay, okay. I got distracted by the rocks. The ruin to the east should be this one then. So let's mark this thingy on my map. If I can. This little thingy, this is the point. So 5 up is probably here. No, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 puts you right on the water's edge. So this compass rose is going to be that. Oops. Alright, 12 puts us right in the center of it. So, what can I do with this? 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, 4. It was 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it'll be somewhere around here-ish. More specifically, though, it'll be one distance away from this line. Right? Let's call this on the second tick. I'm obviously really bad at freehand drawing, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, no matter how bad I am at drawing, is going to be one step away from the edge of this line. So I'm going to... this line. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Like there-ish is my guess. Can I confirm it by going north and finding this part of the river? Maybe. Alright, we gotta go a little bit around. I think we came back though. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me, honestly. Hells yeah, brother. It's amazing. These are real Ida ruins. The maps are really real. Where on earth did you get them? Stolen from your parents. In any case, we should keep going. Next, we'll investigate the ruins in the north. It's probably going to be these guys. Bees! Alright, I think 6 went too far. 4 looks good. So from my sticker, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I move this? No? Do I have a sticker that is the width of a certain number of steps? Maybe? Question mark top to bottom. Looks to be like perfectly 3. No, not quite. Trying to get too fancy with it. The arrow is 100% 3. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like there-ish. These two are too close together, but... One, two, three, four. And then from there, $13. 13 up. Here's 10 up. Those don't look good. That looks better. So... something like there. From here, 10 plus 3 more, 13. Pretty good! Pretty good! 0.0, I take that. Is that a real treasure map in the northern ruin? Does it lead us to the Raven King's great treasure? Did we do it? Come on, go dig it up, quickly. Dig for treasure anywhere. Keep an eye out for hints. Press Q to open the radio menu, then select your tube. What did she say? Follow the treasure map from the northern ruins and dig up the treasure. Oh. Alright, so here's there. It's also north from the tip of the river. Due north from the tip of the river. And it lines you up kind of here. So that pointy part is here. So it kind of wants like here-ish on it. Along the coastline. Alright, let's find the tip of the river and then we'll just go north from there if we can. Or is there anything like super obvious about this? Wait, hold on. So that's the tip right there. Theoretically, it should be right here. Here's that part. Just be right here. Nice. Got a yellow marker. Are you alright, Billy? It's very unlikely that this would be the big treasure. Please don't be disappointed. Disappointed? Fiddlesticks! We have found our first treasure, a text maker. How exciting. Now we can not only note our ideas with a pencil, but also mark them with a yellow marker. Awesome. The real treasure is here. I already noticed that on the previous islands, but this landmark, I believe the Raven King built himself. There are writings that speak of a tool for orientation, and since the king is a cartographer... The Raven King was a cartographer? Well, yes, that's common knowledge. Tell me, did you two do any research on the Raven King before you went on your adventure? Well, no, not really. Take a closer look. Landmark in the opposite corner. I have a feeling they're somehow connected. The best way to find out is to mark the corner southeast of the landmark, the one behind the tower. Corner southeast of landmark. Alright, let's find the landmark then, I guess. Here it is. Wow. Mark the wall corner southeast of the landmark behind the tower. Be here. Okay. Well, that's fitting. And let me guess. Huh. Alright then. Southeast. Right there. I smell treasure though. Up these basalt pillars. Surely there's a marker up here telling me where X marks the spot. Nah, I don't see it. Alright. I think we're onto something. We should take a closer look at another corner. Wait, what is that? A stone with glyphs? Mark the stone cube with the glyphs. Oh, this one? Well, it's 2 to the right and 1 up from the landmark. 1, 2 east, and 1 north. So 2 east, 1 north, it's right here. Ah, my head! Incredible! Revolutionary! I have to research this immediately. Okay, and now Milo? I need to concentrate. Aha, okay, we better leave Milo alone. Meanwhile, there's a new sticker for your sticker box. There are 6 little raven statues. I think I've seen some here on the island too, haven't I? I want to go down here because there was a way through here. There it is. The heck? Right in the center of the grid, huh? How complete were these? That's fairly complete. This one's fairly complete. This one's fairly complete. So I think it might be right here. Because this doesn't have a wall here. That goes down a level. This one feels incomplete. And if this one's not complete, then I think this is the only one that makes that full plus shape. Let me get my shovel out. I don't think I'm limited to the number of shovelings I can do. It just says 2 because that's number 2 in my hot bar, I'm guessing. Let's go. Bees! What am I doing? Mark the 6 raven statues. Man, I ain't even seen a raven statue. I'm out here looking for treasure. Alright. This is a curious one. If I had to guess, this bottom stick is like a short branch, and then the top one is 2 branches. But where would that be? To me, it kind of looks like it'd be in the exact same spot. Like, there's a complete wall, and then you go complete up through the landmark. I don't know. This one's tough. What does this mean? Probably doesn't want you digging on the landmark. Could be the upper right, where that little white sand dune is. Or maybe there's actually some sticks and trees out here. I'm just being crazy. Oh, so here are the 6 raven statues. Here's some sticks, but they don't quite match with that partial map was showing us. Anything on you guys? Sort of. I'm not sure if they want me exactly digging right here, though. They wouldn't put anything in the water, right? More sticks. Maybe those lines are just meant to represent a room, and there's something right here. I'll give that a shot. Nothing? Alright. You'll get the treasure right away if you hit the right spot. Definitely gonna do a little parkour. Well, I think. I'm mostly just curious where the third map is. Yeah. Right. Nothing. Let's see. Found that one down there. Anything in the tower, maybe? Maybe back on the beach here? Some sticks, some starfishes. Nothing too crazy. Let's see. Let's just mark the statues. We can probably run down this and then mark from there. So this is a 1. This is 2. Let me try it from... Yeah, don't let me do that. But it's probably 1, 2, 3, it looks like. Oh, there it is. Beneath the boot. Well, that's the boot. So directly south is like here-ish. Be my more on the coast though. What do we say this was? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we can do it like this. Alright, that is basically 5. 1, 2, 3, and then down 1. The birds are... I can already tell from a glance that those are perfectly 5 away. Just kidding, they were 8 away. 5, 6, 7. Right. Let's go get the second treasure. That one's easy now. Am I crazy, or is this not the boot? I think I'm up here. Alright, here's the boot. And then just across the bay was a trip. Easy clap. Pen. Oh, okay. I can write in red. Okay, I think it says something like ruin 3 reps. Reps? Or does it say biceps? Oh no, steps. It says 3 steps long. Mark the ruin that is 3 steps long. Okay. And I still want to find this ruin. It's just telling me that from that tree, it was like up here. I think I already tried like right here. Dang, man. Common stuff. Run that's 3 steps long. Probably gotta be this one, right? Bro, that was a long ruin. That one was 3. You're telling me this one ain't 3? That one was 4. Yep, they were indeed all different lengths. Six? Could it be? Alright, so anyways, this is the ruin. The one to the west puts me right through the window there. I need to be maybe 2 more steps past. One. Close enough. Then you go up 1. Those right in the center. So I believe we were here. So that's 10, 11, 12. Be a little bit further. Let me just make sure. Yeah, so I measured from this cross, which is 1 north of the marker. So we were over 1, over 6 steps, up 5. Then from here we got 12. Alright. Pretty close. Pretty close. 0.0 steps. I think we can take that. Unfortunately, languages have never been my talent, as you've noticed. I couldn't decipher much of the glyphs. I hate to say it, but I think we need to hire a translator. Oh yes, a new crew member. This is going to be fantastic. I'm going to put a poster up on the pinboard at school. Pilot pirates are looking for a motivated translator. MFD? Required language, the Dead Raven language, Krokra. Pilot pirates? The name is still work in progress. What are we going to do while we wait? I can tell you that. I was able to decipher a few words. Treasure and community center, and I know from my books that the ravens like to meet in the largest house on the estate, the one with the most windows. Do I hear treasure? Was there an X marked on this cube? Dig up the treasure in the village hall. There it is. Dead in the center. And I think that's our third treasure, so... Dividers. Truly impressive. That means from now on you can also measure diagonally. This opens up whole new dimensions of possibilities. Awesome. Fantastic. We've already found so many awesome sauce treasures. And I'm sure we'll find a lot of other cool stuff. I wonder what the Raven King's great treasure will be. Maybe a compass that always points to the destination that the user desires the most instead of north. Or a fruit that gives me long arms. Or maybe it's just a stupid t-shirt. A lot of good references. What do you think it'll be? Tell us your opinion. Total distance off 0.6. I'm pretty good. Now let me find that last treasure. Oh well. That's gonna be... Oh, straight to desktop, huh? Alright, that's the end of MapMap. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps small channels like this one grow and reach a wider audience. If you thought that game was interesting, wishlisted on Steam. You can look it up, MapMap. We've only scratched the surface, but there's definitely a lot to see and do. I hope you have. I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening. Goodbye.